got niggas with $1 million budgets who can't get niggas to listen to their music. You got niggas with $1 million cosigns that nobody wanna hear shit they putting out. Niggas always talking about records ain't selling no more. That's bullshit. Hard work and that hustle can't be denied. Fresh off the road, spent Tuesday with the fam. I had to spend Wednesday and Thursday in New York, and then I had to go do Shade 4-5, go holler at K Slay. Slay has always been an outlet for me, you know, since we came in contact. He's been one of the biggest, you know, supporters of me and my brand, and helped me get to another level from, you know, when I was grinding locally to, to start hustling in New York. I don't care what you do, you know, you gotta go to New York. Until you make a mark in New York, it's like you really never made a mark, man. And I think that's just something you gotta do.
The Drama King is in the building. The Drama King is in the building.
You got Tone Trump in the building?
Yes. Yeah. West Philly, the hustle. We here, street sweep.
So I mean, what you been up to?
One thing everywhere I go, everybody talk about my hustle. So my new project is called The Hustle, and I'm releasing it with a street album, a book, and a short film. And the book is basically gonna be like steps to take while you on the grind, and just a little advice for like independent art, whatever you do, not just rappers, but just hustlers, period. And then the film is gonna be us acting out the stuff from the book, so it's all gonna be tied in real quick. Just put out a record with Warren G called What You Smoking On. Got a chance to be in the studio with the OG and learned a lot, made a lot of good music. We got a lot more records coming too. We shooting that video, BET Weekend 2 in LA, so be on the lookout for that too, everybody.
So what inspires you to want to do a book? You know, a lot of youth don't necessarily read, so for you to be putting a book out there, it's like, you know, you're encouraging the young people to read more.
Absolutely, that's a good question. It was kind of his name, Hakeem. Shout out to Hakeem, the owner of Black and Nobel, and he gave me the idea. And one day he was on tour with me. We was in Michigan. He was like, "Yo, everywhere we go, people say about your hustle and your grind. Write about that." With my straight stunting bag, just without all the beautiful women and all that.
Yeah, it is definitely some positive shit. We need more people like you in the industry.
Hey, we about to play that Go Together, man. That's my new single, man. It's real turned up, man. Street heat in the building. We about to turn up that, man. Shout out to Rich Lou, who made the beat. We got the video coming soon. Taya Simmons, K Slay, exclusive Street Sweeper. Go Together.
Slay broke it that Wednesday on Shade 4-5, and then he played it Thursday on Hot 97 and Sunday on Hot 97. So big shout to DJ K Slay, the Drama King, man. Salute. Thursday I had to go by Daddy's house, which is Puff Daddy's studio, and support my family, Piff Unit, on a mixtape release party for the homie PA. So we shot through there. One of the dope things about you know, going through a studio like Daddy's house is, you know what I mean, the chances to network, you know what I mean, different producers and engineers, and you know, the listening session was dope. I'm on their first single, Band Man, which is a crazy record produced by Rich Lou, who also did the Go Together record, my single. Piff Unit is family, man. Shout out to the whole east side of Harlem. Ran into the homie Rocko. Shout out to the big homie Wyclef. Me and PA got to holler at him real quick. And then I got in the studio with the Hitmakers, a team I've been wanting to work with. Shout out to Rsonist. You know, growing up, I was a big, you know, State Property fan and also a big Dipset fan. So, you know, being inspired by Dipset, you know, they sound, a lot of them hits early on with Cam, one of my favorite artists, was the Hitmakers. So that was on my to-do list for a long time. And we got a chance to work, make some powerful music. And we gonna be working for a long time. The busy day on Thursday didn't stop at the studio either, you know what I mean? Shout out to my DJ NO. You know, you gotta bring more to the table than a knife and a fork. And one thing I salute about NO is, you know, he done book shows for me on his own, and he's set up features, and he go above and beyond, and I'm appreciative of people like that. You know, so many times you got people that's just trying to hang around and, you know, for their own benefit. It's great when somebody genuinely brings something to the table. When we breaking these records, man, you can't just send niggas links. You got to get out there in the clubs and see how the girls is reacting to the records, and see how the gangsters is reacting to the record. And you might feel different about the records. Sometimes the internet make you lazy. So, you know, you got to go to them clubs too and break them records, you know what I'm saying? When you out there in that New York hustle, one thing about New York, Miami, LA, Atlanta, a lot of them places, they mixing pots of people from all over. I had a chance to meet some homies from Africa who was just so turned up to meet me, and they telling me how they was just in Africa, and they was rocking to that Tone Trump shit and watching me on DVD.
One of the realest niggas in the streets, man. I was in Africa, West Africa, Senegal. This one from where Akon come from. I really heard about this nigga a couple of times in the state, and I leave here, and niggas rapping him in Africa. I come back 3 days later watching the DVD and see this nigga in there. One of the realest niggas out here, man.
Yeah,
Real niggas and loyalty. They go to got bad bitches in Louboutin. They go to got true religion and Gucci belts. They go to got rose and sparkle.